I found a way to make the films that really matter to me. So do not treat your life that way. Everything that you do from now on, you've got to examine every opportunity. And every now and then you got to stop chasing things long enough to look at the lay of the land. Because your calling is out there. And let me tell you something. You don't know nothing yet. You don't know what it is yet. You think you do, but let me tell you something. You are never going to be smarter than you are right now. Because those of you that actually get some wisdom are going to realize, oh God, I'm not really as smart as I thought I was. And then some of you will have kids, and they will tell you every day how stupid you are. Am I right? Parents, am I right? Hell yes, I'm wrong. I've got a 10-year-old, and day by day I get dumber and dumber. They're so easy to make. You have to live with them. Number 2. I gotta hurry here, we're gonna run out of time. I'm not sure I can remember number 2. Oh, number 2 is good news. The road to success has been paved over and turned into a parking lot. My parents, not your parents, yeah, your parents and me, we were told by our parents, the road to success is plain and has been trodden by a million, wingtip shoes in the past. You start here, and you move here, and you advance, and you work, and you go from the mailroom, and you finally get up, and you get your own office, and then you get a corner office, then you get a senior VP, then you retire, then you play golf, then you die. That's success. Well, by the time I graduated from college, the road was looking a little trashy. The paint was fading. Asphalt was cracking, weeds coming up, signs are falling down, and so some of us said, I can't really find my way here. I think I'll just go through the woods because I see something I want over there. Which is what I ended up doing. You guys, guess what? The road's gone, and what's worse is most of the destinations aren't there anymore. My mom said, just get a good, stable job on Wall Street. She said that. There are people down there with flamethrowers now. That's not safe. So you know what? You're going to have to make your own. It's a wide open field, land of opportunity. Again, which it has not been for the last 200 years. But you're going to have to blaze the trail yourself. Sorry. Wish I was you. Number 3. If you remember nothing else that I say here today, and Lord knows most of you won't remember that I was even here, or that you were here, but that's okay. Jobs don't fulfill people. People fulfill jobs. You will, in the next few years of your life, work crap jobs. You will work jobs that you think are so far beneath you that it makes you ill. You will think that there are jobs that are so far off of the path that you think you want to follow that you will not put yourselves into them. Well, guess what? There is no job that is a waste of time unless you choose to waste your time. Don't. It won't all be fun. It will not all be pretty. And don't even get me started talking about marriage. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm not the most successful guy in the world, all right? The jet did not bring me in today. I had to drive my car. But I've been okay. It's all right. I get to do the kind of work I want to do. I get to have my own personal signer with me at all times. Show them the sign for hand grenade. Show them. You know what's coming next because we've talked about it. Show us the sign for pole dance. Oh no, that isn't it. And you're lying! I've worked with these guys before. Anyway. If I've enjoyed any success at all, it is because somewhere along the line, I decided to fail. 80% of what I've learned has been through direct personal failure. And the other 20% has been by closely watching other people fail. Through failure, I've built some modicum of character. I've grown some bit of a spine. And through learning how to embrace failure when it happens, I've managed to find ways to assess risks and take chances with clarity and without the fear that usually comes with failure. Because let me tell you something, fear is only really good for you when you need to generate a lot of adrenaline, i.e. being chased by a bear. Fear good. The rest of the time it is Failure will teach you things. Live your lives not to avoid failure, but to be able to fail. And when you do it, fail spectacularly. Failure is good. Failure works. We don't make a habit of it, but if you become successful, and I feel sure that most of you will, of course, because of those celebrity reality programs you're going to have, beware of stuff. I have a lot of stuff. I got so much stuff I have storage rooms I can't find. I got a lot of stuff. I got a problem with stuff. Let me tell you something. Stuff is fine. You think it's the trappings of success. But stuff has weight. It has inertia. Like an anchor. And sometimes it will anchor you to a place you don't want to be. Avoid stuff. Be careful about stuff. Also, stuff brings with you debt. Debt sounds a lot like death. Because it is. How many of you right now will leave here today owing a buttload of money? Don't do nothing until you've paid it off. Not one iTunes download until you've paid it off. Because they will come looking for you. And they will ruin your life. The other thing about stuff that's bad is that it makes us greedier for more stuff. And if you're greedy for more stuff, you tend to not be very generous to the rest of mankind. And that, my friends, is a sin. And while we're on the subject of sin, and I can say this because I'm in Georgia and I'm a Southern Baptist, skip rehab, go to church. Until you get your relationship worked out with the Almighty, things are not going to be pretty for you. They will be maybe for a little while, but eventually something's going to hit the fan, and you won't be ready for it. That's important. While we're on the subject of church, how am I doing for time? Am I okay? Yeah, I'll stop if you make that honorary doctorate appear. Best advice I was ever given by anyone in my life. Marry wisely and marry forever. Life is the most important decision you will make in your life. It is the most important investment you will make in your life. And when the stuff does come down hot and heavy, 4 shoulders will be able to carry it better than 2. And let me tell you something. I'm not old by any means, but I have come to realize that the greatest thing I have to look forward to is growing old with my wife. Who will outlive me? Because men die early. Even if they're married. Take that one very seriously, kids. Trust me on that. E.E. Cummings wrote, "It takes courage to grow up to be yourself." I really believe that everyone here, as you move off into the world to become whatever successes you are going to become, it is more important to figure out who you are and be it. It is better to be a first-rate version of yourself than a second-rate version of someone else, or a second-rate version of the person that other people you want you to be, like your parents, or a spouse, or a boyfriend or girlfriend. Your life alone. You come in it by yourself, and you've got to make those decisions by yourself. Be you first and foremost. All right? Yes, someone cheer for that. It was my best line. My last big point before I close. A lot of you are going to have children. Please, don't let them eat the chicken fingers. Those aren't fingers. You don't want to know what they are. So if I'm going to give you any culinary information here at all today, it is that. Steer clear of the chicken fingers. For you and your family. Now in closing, life is short. It goes by really fast. You cannot afford to not live a little bit of it every single day. So do so. Live it with ferocity, with vivacity, without apology, and above all, without regret, because regret is absolutely worthless in this world. I congratulate each and every one of you. I thank you for your time. Good night.